loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for following along on my journey with me. So this week I'm going to do a pregnancy update. I am currently 24 weeks pregnant, so I am 6 months pregnant this week, which is so crazy because time is going by so fast, yet it is still going by so slow. This week is huge because it is the viability milestone, which means that if anything were to happen, the baby has the best chance of surviving once you hit the 24-week mark. So I am very excited to hear that. I'm going to do a week 23 and week 24 pregnancy update for you guys. So if you guys are not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the updates that I will be posting as it relates to me and baby bubs. So this week I'm 24 weeks pregnant. So I'm going to do last week, which 23 weeks was pretty interesting. I just felt lots and lots of movement. The baby is definitely kicking and very active, which I am very excited about because I know that you should feel the baby so many times in a time span in order to make sure that everything's okay. So I know that everything's okay in there because I feel lots of movement. There are some periods of time where I don't feel movement, which of course is probably when she's sleeping, but for the most part I just feel lots of movement, especially after I eat, after I go to the restroom, probably because emptying my bladder maybe repositions my uterus and maybe disturbs her a little bit, and she's probably like, what is going on out there? So lots of movement. Even now when I look at my belly, I can see the movement. I can see the the movement through my belly, which is a little creepy, but I know she's in there moving and trying to get comfortable. So it's just all really exciting. The other day it was so funny. I told Tim, I said, I think Bubs is in there doing the snake. And he was like, the what? I was like, you know that one dance when you get on the floor and you like move your body like forward? And he's like, the worm? I was like, oh yeah. So clearly I am not a dancer, but so it felt like she was doing the worm in there the other day because it was like from one side of my belly to another, and it was some weird, strange movement I had never felt before, but it was just so funny because I thought it was called the snake. So what else for week 23? Still having crazy vivid dreams, and it's keeping me from being able to be in a deep sleep. So my sleep is not as restful as it used to be because I don't feel like I'm able to get a good night's sleep because I'm sleeping so much lighter because I'm dreaming so much. So that's another thing, just crazy random dreams that I'm still having. And so I try to sleep as much as I can at night, and then I'll try to rest a little bit during the day. But overall I'm feeling really, really good. I've been doing my yoga every week. I go to the yoga studio and do the prenatal yoga, me and my little belly. And I also go to the gym every week and I do cardio and I do some stretches and some light weights. So I feel really good. I feel I do feel like my energy level is a little bit lower, but I think that's to be expected because I am carrying a few extra pounds, and my sleeping pattern isn't as normal as it used to be. So I do feel really good. I don't have really any crazy like aches or pains going on. And I know a lot of women do complain about like back aches or different things. I do also go to the chiropractor, which probably helps. I get monthly adjustments, and still go to the acupuncturist every month, once a month, and that's just helping everything as well. I think that's helping with the symptoms because I have minimal symptoms. But overall week 23 was very, very good. And of course I took my belly picture for week 23, which I will put at the end of the video. So for week 24 has been some new things that I've been experiencing. The first thing, I had no idea what it was, is the Braxton Hicks contractions, which are totally normal for week 24. Apparently you start having Braxton Hicks contractions like earlier on, like week 16, week 17, but you sometimes can't feel them until you get a little further along. So that has been a big thing I've been feeling now, and it's not really often. It's just maybe once it's not even every day, once or twice, you know, every other day or something, and it literally just feels like my stomach, like my belly is contracting, and it's not painful, it's just uncomfortable. It only lasts a couple seconds, maybe like 10 seconds, but it's literally your uterus preparing for labor. And so, you know, it's contracting, and it feels really hard in whatever spot. And so that's the new thing that I'm feeling for week 24. And it's something I'm just getting used to, because it comes so randomly and then it just leaves. So it's not really interrupting anything, it's not causing me any issues, it's just random. And so when it happens, I just kind of have to stop what I'm doing and just kind of breathe through it, and then it goes away. So that's the first new thing that I've been feeling this week. Week 24 is the Braxton Hicks contractions. The second thing that I've been feeling is what I am learning, which I'm reading about, is round ligament pain, which I had no idea what that was either. But apparently it's pretty much like spasms, in your stomach, and sometimes it happens after I sneeze or different, just random. And I don't experience the round ligament pain a lot either, but it's just something that has just started happening in week 24, and it is very uncomfortable. But once again, it's one of those things I just kind of breathe through, and I kind of try to maybe massage my belly a little bit in that spot. So that's really it for the new stuff that I've been experiencing, which is it's kind of random. And I heard of the Braxton Hicks contractions, but I figured they would like be closer to actual labor. But of course, these are false labor contractions, and it's just really your uterus preparing itself for the real thing. So that's really it. So week 24, baby Bubs is the size of a cantaloupe and weighs a little bit over a pound. Another thing I mentioned the other week was about my belly button, so you can actually start seeing it now. You can see it like a little poking out. So that's something that's very different. My little belly button sticking out, but that's the bump for this week. Overall, everything's going really well. I'm just trying my best to stay active and eat really good and drink lots of water. Of course, it is still 100 degrees here in Arizona, so I am going to continue to add swimming to my workout regimen, probably just once a week. So my goal is to be active 3 times a week, and even the days that I'm not really active, at least try to walk or stretch or something. So funny, I went to the gym this past weekend, and there's 2 ladies that stopped me, and they were just like, oh my gosh, you're so fit and you're so cute. And I just thought that was really sweet, because you know, a lot of times people don't compliment pregnant women. I mean, of course, Tim always tells me, you know, whatever, I'm beautiful and everything, but I just thought it was really sweet that the women stopped me and complimented me, and it just made me feel really good knowing that I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm staying fit and healthy. And so it's a really, really good feeling. And I'm just enjoying my little baby bump. I'm pretty obsessed with it, and enjoying all of the new things that are occurring every week, because every week is something different that I'm, you know, dealing with. So, but everything's going really well with me and baby Bubs. Still haven't bought any baby stuff yet. I think the first thing I really want to buy is baby clothes, because baby girl stuff is just so freaking cute, and baby shoes and all that. So still holding out on buying baby stuff, but I'm just really excited. Especially excited for shopping this fall once we get a little bit more settled and I can organize things a little better. But I'm feeling really good overall. Still dealing with the shortness of breath, as you guys can probably tell, but I think maybe because I'm just so small and Bubs is already like in there trying to make space, and it's probably pushing all on my lungs and everything. But so even when I sleep, I have to be very careful of the position I sleep in, because sometimes it's hard for me to breathe. So I don't sleep on my back, and if I sleep on my side, I think sleeping on my left side is a little bit better for me with breathing than sleeping on my right side. But I do have a very comfortable pregnancy pillow that I sleep with, so that helps me a little bit. But that's really it. Still no food aversions. Appetite is still the same. I don't eat a lot of food. I just eat more often. So that's really the same. And I think so far I've gained like 18 pounds. So I think that's pretty good to be 24 weeks pregnant. I did, like I told you guys before, I lost a couple pounds in the beginning, and so I had to gain that back and then gained a little bit more on top of that, but still no cravings. I do notice I eat a lot more fruit. I do always, like if I want something sweet, I'm trying not to always reach for like chocolate or like cookies and stuff like that. So I'll make like a fruit salad or something. So I am eating a lot more fruit, but not too much because of all the sugar in it. But so that's one thing I am noticing, that I do want more fruit than I would normally eat. And I should be preparing, I guess, for my gestational diabetes test within the next couple of weeks. I think you usually do that before week 28, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but so that'll probably be the next thing, is preparing for that test. I had an amazing pregnancy thus far, and I am just trying to embrace every single moment of it, because even though I feel like it's going really slow, I know there will be a period of time when the baby is born and I'm like missing, you know, my pregnancy stage. So I'm just really trying to embrace pregnancy and enjoy every day, enjoy every week, and learning what's going on different with the baby, what's developing, what's going on in my body. And so it's really just a beautiful experience that I'm so blessed to be able to share with you guys. Always thinking of all of you guys, especially you all that are still on your journey to conceive, any of you who are starting IVF or starting any type of fertility treatments. I always want you to know that I'm thinking of you, and I always have all of my social media handles and my email address down below if you guys want to reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you just need a little cheerleader cheering you on your journey. So I want to thank you guys so much for following along on my journey and for watching my video. And if you guys are not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Hope you guys have an amazing week. I'll be back next time with another update. Bye.